Hey everybody. So what I want to try and do today is provide I guess what I'd like to call is a sensible approach to the ice plunge or a cold water plunge, because not everyone does the ice, you just do it with cold water. I think as long as you try and keep it below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, you're getting some good benefits. So let me show you what I'm working with to begin with. This is my tub. Nothing special. It is a storage container that barely fits me. You can see lots of ice. I am working on getting a better container. But this works for my progression so far. And that's what I want to talk about, is progression. For me to be able to do what I did yesterday, so to do this for 9 minutes, it took me a really long time. And I gradually did it. I don't do this in the summer. So as soon as the end of fall is nearing, I start taking cold showers. And it always starts off with taking a hot shower, and in the last 30 seconds you take a cold shower, or you turn the temperature cold. And then you just progressively get a little more, and then I started doing 100% cold showers, and I did that for about 140 days. This year I started a little bit earlier, because I wanted to take things to the extreme this year as we progress into the colder months of January and February in upstate New York. But this has been a really long and slow progression for me, and that's what I recommend people do. And this is why I call it a sensible approach to this, because it does take a lot of time, because this is scary. It's scary to think of some of the pain that you may feel when you initially get into the water. Some people are scared of that initial gasp. And this is what the biggest thing for me is overriding that fear. So one of the things that I'm not very good at is exposing my hands. My hands get incredibly cold, and it really hurts. So you'll notice a lot of the times I keep my hands above the water. So this is what I want to try and improve on. So this is what we're going to start doing today, is slowly introducing my hands to the water. It's 32 degrees. It's scary because it hurts, and it's not fun when it hurts, but it's so much up here in your head. It's overriding that sense of fear. So this is what we're going to try and work on today. So first thing I'm going to start doing is, let me just move this out. I'm just going to start introducing my hands to the cold. We're going to put them in 5 to 10 seconds, take them out. And obviously, because when you're feeling the cold, all of your blood is rushing to your internal organs. So it's your hands and your ears and your feet that suffer the most from this, because the warmth that the blood provides to your body, it's not going to those places. So we're gently exposing my hands to the water. I mean, even just doing this for 10 seconds, it's quite painful. But it's just, you breathe nice and easy, slow and easy. Pick up some ice. I'm not actually in the water. I know that actually looks like I'm in the water. I'm not in there yet. We'll get to that. That part's not bad. For whatever reason, I don't have any issues whatsoever getting in the water up to my chest. So we're going to keep slowly introducing hands to the water. And this is really, it's doing this day in, day out. And it's allowing your body to tell your mind, or your mind to tell your body, that, hey, this is actually okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to kill you. It's going to be uncomfortable. But everything is going to be okay. Alright, let's get in. Okay, one of the first things I like to do, I like to give myself an internal countdown, or an external countdown if I'm doing it on camera. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Control that initial gasp, guys. That's the hardest part of this. It's those first 20 seconds. Because that shock and that gasp is going to come every single time. And there's nothing that you can do about it. The best thing that you can do is learn to control it. Learn to not let it overtake your body, because that's when things can become dangerous. If you panic and you start getting, you just freak out. That's the worst thing that can happen under a circumstance like this. The best thing you can do is just breathe in slowly, telling your body that everything's okay. Some of the things that I think of when I'm doing this, I don't really think of anything. It's part of the reason why I love this so much. My mind is empty, especially, if I don't have the camera on and I'm not focused on talking or, anything like that, and it's just me, the cold, and outside, then I just close my eyes and I do, a little bit of meditation. I clear my head. And it's peaceful. It's so peaceful. I love it. If you start getting uncomfortable, or if certain parts of your body start to hurt, just try and deep breathe, nice and slow. I'm going to start exposing some of my hands in here again. But yeah, guys, this is just it. This is all I do. This is how I do it. What I talked about at the beginning is how I've kind of graduated up until this point, and I've got a huge distance to go. I'm not even close to where I want to be. I want to get a bigger tub. I want to expose all the way up to my neck, and I want to, go through the progressions of all of that. There's a huge, long way for me to go on this. I've just become really good at from kind of just underneath my chest down. But this is all part of a progression if you want to choose that way. For me, my legs, I'm doing a ton of workouts on my legs right now. So much of this for me is to help with recovery of that. My legs were really sore this morning. And this helps me. But as I progress through the winter, I want to get a deeper, bigger tub. I want to expose more of my body and get used to that, and just keep going with the progression. And I'm loving the journey so far. It's a lot of fun, and it's amazing what your mind can do, because so much of this is about having a strong mind and not giving in to fear, not giving in to pain or being uncomfortable. So even now, just exposing my hands is getting a little bit easier. It's not as painful, it's not as uncomfortable. But these progressions are slow and gradual, and I'll always recommend them be slow and gradual as well. Okay, that's all we're doing for today.